Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring in this truth worldwide to wake up the elect of the children of Israel. And salutations to the believers out there who's believing on the words of Yahweh Bahashem Shai in truth. It's your brother Dawada, the Birmingham camp. And coming at you with another lesson, Lord willing, is edifying. Just got wind of this, just looking through various news articles, and we all know this is so-called Black History Month, right? But there is no such thing as black people, all right? You know, we're brown, first of all, and we are not black people, we are the Israelites, all right? The Native Americans, right? Seminole Indians, right? So-called Mexican Americans, so-called Puerto Ricans. We are the Israelites of the Bible, all right? And this article is about Harriet Tubman. So let's get into this article right quick. It says, "Is that Harriet Tubman on a bank debit card, throwing a Wakanda salute?" You see that? You see the foolishness, right? It says a new debit card by the largest black-owned bank in the U.S. drew criticism and expressions of disbelief for its image of the famed abolitionist, making a gesture similar to the one in Black Panther. You see this folly, man, right? And it says the so-called black-owned bank, right? But we know the upper elites run the boule, man. All right, we know that they run these so-called bank systems. All right, you couldn't get a bank without going through Esau, man. All right, and the chief house of Esau is who? Amalek, right? Well, this is February 14th, 2020, Year of Prophecy by David K. Lee and Shamar Waters. It says a new debit card from the nation's largest black-owned bank, and once again, there's no so-called black, right? It says largest black-owned bank with an image of Harriet Tubman throwing a gesture that bears striking resemblance to the one from the movie Black Panther, drew criticism and expressions of disbelief on social media. It says the famed abolitionist and political activist is shown with fists crossed over her chest, which some saw as a gesture from the Marvel blockbuster movie Black Panther about a fictional African country, Wakanda. Now, if you spiritual, man, you know Wakanda is supposed to be representation of the Israelites, man. All right, you know, because when we get back in the power seat, you know, we're gonna have technology way above Esau's even comprehension. All right, we already got the chairs of Yahweh Shai. All right. Now let's read down a little bit. It says bank officials said the gesture is not from the movie, but rather a sign for love in American Sign Language. Why in the hell would you have a sign of love in American Sign from the American Sign Language? Who knows American Sign? Right? But this is just another opportunity for Esau, you know, to make mockery of the Israelites, man. All right, let's get into the scriptures. Let's go to the book of Psalms, chapter 137 and verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion. Yeah, man. All right, and this is King David prophesying about us being in this captivity. All right. It says, by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song. Yeah, man, they require of us entertainment, man. Right? And they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. Right? How shall we sing of the Lord's Yahweh song in a strange land? If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. And our people really don't prefer, you know what I'm saying, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding has been opened up to us in these last days that Yahweh Shai is pouring out. Right? This is verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, right? In the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, right? Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone, right? So this is just another opportunity for Esau to make mockery of the Israelites, man. Once again, they're requiring of us a song. They're requiring of us entertainment, right? But Yahweh Shai said what? He's going to revenge them. He's going to revenge our adversaries, all right? And we were sold to the nations, not for our destruction. Matter of fact, I got that queued up. Let's go ahead and get it. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 4. O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us. Yeah, happy are we, man, because we understand what that we need to do to please Yahweh Shai, right? Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Zion. Yeah, once again, we just read about Zion and being remembered, man. All right, that monument. All right, and once we remember ourselves and come back to our God, man, this foolishness of us placating to Esau and becoming his lovely song is going to be over with, right? Verse 6, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath. Ye were delivered unto your enemies, for ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to the Most High. Ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. For when she saw the wrath of the Most High coming upon you, she said, hearken, O ye that dwell about Zion. The Most High have brought upon me great mourning. For I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them. But Yahweh Shai is returning these curses back on our enemy's head. All right? He said only a remnant is going to return. Right? And that's what we're in right now. All right? We're no longer going to be required to give this lovely song. And everything that Esau did, guess what? It's going to be returned back on his head. All right, we're gonna be asking for the song in the kingdom, man. And if we don't get it, you gonna get cracked over the head with that rod of iron. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, and verse 20. And it shall come to pass that and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more stay upon him that smote them. Yeah, we're no longer going to stay upon Esau, man. We know our help comes from Yahweh Shai, right? But shall stay upon the Lord, Yahweh Shai, the Holy One of Israel, in truth, right? And the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the Most High power, right? Unto the mighty power. For though Israel Shalakia. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. Yeah, man. Alright? And that's what we in the process. We're no longer going to be a lovely song being mocked by these so-called elites, man. Alright? That's going to be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide to wake up the elect of the children of Israel. And salutations to the believers out there who's believing on the words of Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity. Lord willing, coming to you another lesson. Till the next time, I say shalom.